Hey, what's up, everybody? It's another 95X Live. It's Dixon, and today we are talking to Mark O'Connell, Eddie Reyes, two former founding members of Taking Back Sunday that have a brand new project that you've heard in the mix on the Fringe on 95X. The new band is called Me, M-E with a
Yep.
period. The tune is called Special. I absolutely adore it. The feedback to it has been fantastic. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time tonight to have this conversation and tell us about this new project.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
having us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate it a lot.
No, I mean, I think that the two of you and Taking Back Sunday were forefathers in a scene that I was a big part of 20 some odd years ago. In
Yeah.
fact, I'm pretty sure that you guys played a venue that I managed at the time for the last show on the Tell All Your Friends tour called Bridge Street Music Hall just outside of Syracuse.
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah.
That was actually the show that John and Sean quit. Remember that
Not
part?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
not to
Yeah.
bring up bad memories, but it was a moment in time that connects the three of us a little bit.
You know
Yeah.
what? We
Long
wouldn't
time ago.
we wouldn't be here right now if
Yeah.
everything before, that's where you got to be there as a human
Yeah.
being. You got to accept what happened, and if you like where you're at now, then good. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's where we're at. I feel like.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Agreed.
I have a ton of kids here in town that still go to shows that still talk about that show in particular and how much it meant to them being able to be there for that. So you've got indelible memories with a lot of people here in Central New York. Let's talk a little bit about the new project because I'm enamored with the song Special. I love the dynamics of the song. I love that it sounds like that early 2000s era, but in a much more updated way. I love that there's tempo changes to it. I adore how like truly embraced the art feels when it comes to the song, and the style that the vocalist chose for it really has me over the moon because it's so different than all of the other bands that kind of came along during the era where you guys broke through.
Hmm.
Awesome. Well, thank
Yeah,
you. I
thank
mean,
you. That's really nice.
it's just it's gonna sound the way it sounds because I mean that's how we write. That's our style. That's always been like speaking for myself, it's always been my sound and the way I write and Mark also, and that's why it blends together perfect, and that's why me sounds the way it does.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
adore
Right,
that.
Marky?
Yeah, 100%. And like I think the you can hear like one the main thing in my opinion is like you could hear the that we're vulnerable with each other.
Yeah, yeah,
Um I think that's like and that's what we deserved to at least get together and try to write music together to see what we could
yeah,
do because if we're both here, like I felt like both of us knew that there was a strong possibility once we got into a room together that we would have that fire that we should and deserve to put down on record, and we did. So it's really
yeah,
cool that it's resonating with everybody as much as we thought it might
yeah,
or could.
yeah. I mean, I feel the exact same way. Agreed, 100%. Like it's every day I hear new stuff, or my own kid tells me new stuff from other people that hear it, and it's just like,
Yo, I'm gonna put my
wow.
dog in her crate because I
Yeah,
don't
go
know.
ahead.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah,
Sorry. Come here. Come here.
and it's like, and it's
Come
like. It's like wow, like we're kind of back in this again and we have to do it, and it's
here.
cool. I think I give it a lot to the younger generation that's catching on to like what we created as a genre. So it's kind of helping us also. I
Absolutely.
would
Are you
I would say and I wouldn't say it's a resurgence because it's not. It's a new band. It's a whole new, you got those steps in your ladder of life and Taking Back Sunday, unfortunately, it ended where it ended, and this is the new step, and it's just from here on, up and up and up.
Absolutely. And it's not like this is the first time this has happened in our scene, right? Like there's always
No.
somebody that
Yeah.
splinters off and does another project and it
Yeah.
becomes its own living, breathing thing. And to
Yeah.
me, just based off the one song, there's a level of authenticity there that A shows off that you two have played together a long time, right? Like there's a
Yeah.
comfort level, but there's
Yeah.
also like this raw nerve in it, right? That at least to me speaks to the relationship of you guys in the band, right? And I
Right.
think that
Right.
when you used the word earlier, vulnerable, right? Like when you're
Yeah.
in a space with another artist, another musician that also has that same mindset, in the
Yeah.
end, that product becomes almost like that living, breathing part of you that you put out into the world. And the refreshing
Right.
part of it for me is how familiar it sounds while also being such a new sounding thing, right? Like I think this could
Right.
be a whole new, like the way we all grew up, right? Like the
Yeah.
subgenre has a subgenre, right?
Right.
Like I feel
Hmm.
like you guys are creating your own avenue, so to speak, for a style that exists within this framework that's been there for 25 odd years. But by
Yeah.
the same token, right? Like I just the familiarity of both of your playing with that new style of vocal over the
Right.
top of it, especially the way he
Yep.
approaches the verses in that song. It's got me so excited for when this record drops on July
Man.
23rd.
It
I
it
can't I can't even wait to hear. Like I know that there's a second single out, there's a third one coming a few days before the album, and each one of them has me like filled with anticipation for what
Yeah.
comes next because I'm so intrigued by
Awesome.
it.
Awesome,
Man,
man.
that thank you. And
Thank you
the
so
next
much.
song, Sun Poison, is is really, we're so excited about it. Like I could, I'll speak for Ed in saying like this album is the best thing that him and I have ever done, like on our own and together. You know what I mean? And Sun Poison is a really special song, and it yeah, it really comes from just make the one thing, like people are like, oh, what ideas did you have? What kind of did you want to go for this? We didn't go for anything at all.
No.
We
Yeah.
we all we did was we the only rule was like don't get in the way of ourselves. Don't overthink. If a
Yep.
riff is simple,
Yep.
who cares? It doesn't mean it's not amazing, you know?
Exactly.
And that's like grown man. That riff for grown man, like Eddie literally was like, it's a simple one. I was like, cut it, yo, boom, right in. And within like we had that song in one day, pretty much
Yeah.
musically the way that it is. And
Yeah.
so Eddie and I have this thing. And it's also really funny, like we didn't realize that when we're talking to each other in the studio, we're literally talking our own language, making sound,
Yeah.
you know, and then
Yeah.
you just got to go,
Yeah. Yeah.
and, you
It's
know,
true.
and he knows what we're saying. He does the same thing. It's really, it's working, man. It's working, and we still got it, and we're sober.
I also like to say that autism is a beautiful thing and it
Hmm.
makes you so talented.
Well, listen, man, like there's no doubt that you guys have a rapport, a chemistry between the two of you, right?
Oh
Like you
yeah.
probably logged hundreds of thousands of miles on the road together, played thousands of shows, spent so much time doing what you do together that at this point, sort of boiling it down to the two of you, at least that's what I get from the writing process. It really personifies what you two did in the context of Taking Back Sunday, and now being able to take maybe the outline. You know, if we want to jump over to like the tattoo world, you're taking part of the outline, but you're coloring with completely different needles and colors and
Awesome.
shades.
Thank you.
And it seems like, and again, I still love Taking Back Sunday. It's undeniably a part of my musical dichotomy, right? But at
Yeah.
the
Thank
same
you.
time, I love hearing musical growth, right? Like, not to say that
Yeah.
Taking Back Sunday hasn't grown, but I like to see what you two are doing now that you sort of escaped the box and are coloring outside the lines, so to speak, in a way that really gives the two of you an opportunity to show off those parts of you that were a part of that thing in the past, but are now the main focus of this new project.
I think like that was the whole goal in the
Yeah.
very beginning. Like Ed, the first time that we talked on the phone, you know, he told me he's getting married, and then like, so I was like, okay, I want to go to that. Like that was the first plan that we had, and
Yeah.
then when we got together, um, along with like not getting in the way of ourselves, like, you know, we knew that we deserved that. Like, so we went in really like headstrong. Him and I, like, no one's touching anything. We're gonna make these songs. So that's what we did. Like, we made all like the instrumentals like completely done, 9 of them, um, for a singer. or
Yeah.
many singers what we were gonna do. And then Mike came in, did special, and it was so dope. And like he had such good like he has swagger. And he's a cool dude. He's a cool motherfucker. He's smart and he's driven and he's such a good he's such a good man. His abilities are unbelievable. It
Yeah.
really was so clear that this was the dude, right, Eddie?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the moment I heard him, I knew that that was the exact sound that I wanted, that I had in my head, and he did it. And it's just like, and then it makes even more sense that me and him share a birthday too, which is so strange. But I'm happy that he's in our life and he's making us sound really good. So
We
Very
should have a
cool.
shirt. Like I keep on saying, I want to have a shirt at some point that says "Thank God for Mike Jansen," because for real, thank God for Mike
MJ,
Jansen.
for MJ,
Yeah, he's a good dude too. Like he really.
you guys there? I'm sorry, I'm breaking up.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying he's a good guy. Like so,
Yeah,
like
he's a great
having
guy.
a good vibe around added to his ability is just it really is unbelievable. Like I said, there's times when I'm listening to the album where I'm like, I can't believe this right now. This is insane.
And he's a Chicago guy, right?
Hmm.
Are you
So
guys still based like sort of downstate New York, or have you guys migrated from the East Coast?
I live in Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mark is still in New York.
I'm on Long Island. Neil's on Long Island. Eddie's from North Amityville. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
that you would probably say you rep Amityville, right, Ed?
I rep at North Amityville and Jackson Heights.
Okay, so that's new. Yeah,
Because half of my family, like my mom's sister, was in Jackson Heights, so I spent a lot of my life going back and forth, 20 miles.
Right
but
on.
we just shot a video for Grown Man, and I think it's
Oh
coming
yeah,
out.
we did.
It's coming out tonight, I think, or it is. I don't know. But
I
in
hope
in
so.
uh,
Well,
Milan, in
by the
Milan, Ohio, so
by the
nice.
time I get to
Yeah,
edit this and get it out, it'll already be out. So the video's out.
Videos out.
awesome,
Video
Yeah.
is out.
awesome.
And let's talk a little bit about the album. It's called All Good Things. It's coming on July 23rd. At that point, there will have been 3 songs pushed out into the world ahead of that. For people that are stoked on what they've heard so far, can you give us a little more of an idea of how much this album sort of scopes the realm of what we've heard so far, and does it get off into any different territory or anything that you might want to give a preview for the new album that'll be out in just a couple of weeks?
Go ahead, Ed.
I'm sorry, I had someone talking to me.
Oh my
So
God.
go ahead, Mark.
I was
Okay, sorry
okay.
about that.
No worries. So with the album coming, a few songs out, people have gotten a taste of what Me is. So with obviously a full-length album coming, the
Hmm.
question bears, is there anything that you're really excited that people haven't heard that you're really stoked for them to get their ears on? And is there any
Oh,
territory on the
hell
album that
yeah.
maybe goes in a different direction than people might think?
The first song, like there's an introduction, that's dope. And then the first song, Bloodsport, pops in, bah, and it's got kid energy, man. Like that energy is there. And the song just bumps. It's so hard and it's so fast, and it's just this high energy song. And then it goes right into Grown Man and then Special. But then after Special, there's a song called Violent People. That's also dope. Yeah. So I have to be careful of like my excitement for this album. Um, I've been told I can come off a certain way, but I don't mean to. I'm just so excited for it because it's kind of like in all 1 through 10. Even the last song, it's called "This Is What It Feels Like to Be Normal," and it's a banger, man. It bumps. It's really exciting.
Listen, man, don't let anybody dim your shine on your enthusiasm for your art.
Yeah.
Please don't ever let that happen, man, because your enthusiasm is infectious. And the fact that you're excited for it makes me excited for it. And I know it makes a lot of people super excited. So I'm
Hey,
looking forward to
not
the
not bad for a bunch of old guys still killing it.
Mm-mm.
listen, man, taking nothing away from these younger generations because I never want to be the get off my lawn guy, right? But like when it
Right.
really boils down to it, without a small handful of bands that Taking Back Sunday was definitely one of, which was the baby of the two of you, there would have been no structure for the modern quote unquote emo movement, right? Without you guys, without Thursday, without the U's, without My Chem, there's a couple other you can throw in there, right? Like I always want to shout out Vinny because I love the movie Life and I Am the Avalanche and everything that he's done, right? Like there's this
Eddie
core
started the movie Life?
that I did not know.
And he named the movie Life too. Yeah. That's why he named me and he named Taking Back Sunday. I just want to give him the props he did. He started
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
But to see you guys, who, in my opinion, are some of the forefathers of the musical movement, still doing it and reinventing the wheel, so to speak, in the modern day, man, it is electric. And I am very excited for this album. I can't thank the two of you enough for taking the time to chat tonight. It means a lot. And I
appreciate you. Thank you.
I'm genuinely hoping that we can get you guys somewhere near or in Syracuse at some point once the record's out. And whether it's a one-off or a tour date, man, I would love to relive some of those old memories of seeing you guys live on one of those stages.
Yo,
just hit us up.
I want to say also thank you for the support. Like it's really cool. Yeah. It's really cool to have
so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, man, no thanks are necessary. You guys get it, being, from the back in the day, right? It just always felt like we were always fighting upstream. And I do commercial radio for one of the biggest companies in America, and I try and take along all my old friends and things that I loved along with me, right?
Cool.
So like,
awesome.
We did it in the early 2000s, selling out clubs with bands like Taking Back Sunday and the U's, way before radio or MTV had any note of it, right? Like we were the last generation of truly being underground, right? So for me,
before the new world. Yeah, definitely.
Right. Like that just before MySpace pop generation of people, we knew how to make things happen. And based off the music that I've heard so far, you guys still know what's relevant. It sounds awesome.
Thank you.
I am stoked for the future. And there will always be a space for you wherever I end up in this crazy world of radio.
You know what? When we come through town, let us know. Come down, hang out with us, and we'll do another interview in person and hang out.
100%.
Love to have you.
Awesome.
The offer is always wide open, even if you're just driving through Syracuse. Stop by, say hi, man.
Oh, yeah, we'll do.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
Mark, Eddie, I appreciate your time tonight, and nothing but the best for success for this new album. I can't wait for it. Comes out on July 23rd. It's called All Good Things from the band Me. Have a great night, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you, buddy. Bye, Mark.